Going 70 years strong, the Centenary College Choir is an artistic fixture in the Arklatex region, but this is also a group of globe-trotting musicians. Over the years, they were the first Protestant choir to sing at St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, also performed at the Sydney Opera House in Australia, and have worn a familiar path between Shreveport and the White House. A choir sings, but these walls of the Centenary College Choir rehearsal hall talk. They speak of a legacy of performing across the country and around the world, earning this group the moniker as America's singing ambassadors. Pictures from every year of the choir since its humble beginnings in 1941 blanket the room. Practically everyone who has sung for the school is somewhere on these walls, including current choir director David Hobson.
It's no accident that we sing every day surrounded by those pictures, because it reminds us of those who came before us and paved the way for us to be here. Often when we go out and sing a concert, it's not the reputation of those singers at that moment that brings people to the concert, but the singers that came before them.
The Centenary College Choir has performed in 32 countries on 6 continents, but their travels across the United States are impressive as well, including Radio City Music Hall. The choir was the headliner act for a 2-month summer stint in 1961. The choir is also regulars at the White House. How many times have you all been to the White House?
7 times. And I was fortunate enough to go with the first group who went back in 1997 when President Clinton was in his last year or so in office. And those were really special opportunities that came along for the choir during those years.
Recent Centenary graduate Virginia Kate Mather came to the school from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the college choir was a big reason why she chose Centenary.
I started looking at Centenary because I heard about the choir, and my grandparents and my mom are from Louisiana, and when they heard that I heard about Centenary, they started talking about the choir and how they had friends who were in the choir in the 60s, and they really encouraged me to look at Centenary.
The Centenary College Choir travels internationally every 2 years. Virginia Kate took part in the most recent tour to Brazil and Argentina.
Dr. Rowe, the president of Centenary, had a lot of contacts in Brazil, and so he worked with a bunch of colleges, and we found churches as well in those cities, and we were able to go to visit all of these colleges and see how the education system works in Brazil, and we're able to sing for them as well. The people were so excited to see us, and they'd never heard an all English-speaking choir, and they were really excited to practice their English. None of us spoke Portuguese at all, and so they were really excited to try out their English, and it was really cool to see the Methodist Church in a different area of the world.
And the high note of the trip took place in Rio de Janeiro at the mountaintop statue of Christ the Redeemer.
At the end of every concert, we always circle our audience and sing "The Lord Bless You and Keep You," and they've been doing that since they went to the Soviet Union 30 plus years ago.
So the idea began to circulate amongst the group that wouldn't it be great to sing, right there, and there was no one there to tell us not to do it, and so we gathered on the steps right where most everybody was there to take pictures.
And give you peace, and give you peace, the Lord may make his face to shine upon you, and be gracious unto you, and be gracious. The Lord be
That's quite a music education.
That was just beautiful. Simply put, beautiful.
Unbelievable. Past directors A.C. Cheesy Varan and Will K. Andrus created the choir's rock-solid foundation, and the mission remains the same with Dr. Hobson. Teach great music and experience the world. Those lessons have been passed down for generations now.
Now, this year marks the 70th anniversary of the Centenary College Choir, and they will celebrate that milestone on November 5th and 6th with a wonderful reunion concert at the Riverview Theater in Shreveport. For more information on the choir and their singing schedule, you can go online at centenarychoir.org.